All right, if you're an IB student, you absolutely know the feeling. You're just drowning in notes, right? You've got 6 subjects, your extended essay, TOK, and the whole time you're thinking, am I even doing this right? Well, today we're going to tackle one of the biggest questions every single student faces.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet you've asked yourself this very question, probably late at night staring at a mountain of revision material. Should you stick with old school pen and paper, go for the lightning fast laptop, or maybe that sleek iPad? I mean, everyone's got an opinion, but what actually works? Okay, so here's the truth, and I'm just going to give it to you right out front. There is no single best method. Nope. If you came here looking for me to just declare a winner, well, I've got something way better for you. We're going to give you a framework to build the perfect system for your brain and your specific IB subjects. See, the crucial point here isn't about the tool, it's all about the strategy. All right, let's dive in. Let's meet our first contender, good old pen and paper. We're calling this one the classic thinker, and for a really good reason, you know? This is the method that stood the test of time.
So what's really cool here is the science behind this. The physical act of writing is slower than typing. And believe it or not, that's its superpower. That slowness forces your brain to actually process, summarize, and synthesize information as you go. And that leads to way, way better memory retention. But the downside? Oh, we've all been there. Trying to find that one specific note from 3 months ago in a giant stack of notebooks, it's a total nightmare for organizing and searching.
So, where does the classic thinker really shine? Well, think about tasks that need deep, reflective thought. Analyzing a poem for Language A, wrestling with a tough knowledge question in your TOK journal, or just brainstorming those first messy ideas for your EE. It's perfect for when the process of thinking is actually more important than just capturing the information.
Okay, so paper is amazing for that deep thinking. But what happens when you just need to get down a ton of information and fast? Well, let's meet contender number 2, this speed demon, the laptop. This is all about efficiency, volume, and just getting a massive amount of info down as quickly as you possibly can.
I mean, the main benefit here is obvious: speed. You can type so much faster than you can write, which is a lifesaver in those info-packed lectures. But here's the big pitfall, and it is a big one. It's just so easy to slip into transcription mode, where you're typing every single word the teacher says without really thinking about any of it. Your fingers are flying, but your brain? It might as well be on autopilot, and that means you're not really processing the material at all. So the key is to use the laptop strategically. It is an absolute beast for those content-heavy Group 4 subjects like biology or chemistry, where you just need to get down tons of facts. And it's perfect for compiling research and quotes for your extended essay or documenting data for econ case studies. Why? Because you can search, copy, paste, and organize huge volumes of text in seconds. So we've got deep processing with paper, and we've got sheer volume with the laptop. But what if you want both? Well, that brings us to our third contender, the one that tries to be the best of both worlds, the iPad. We're calling this one the versatile hybrid. This is where tech really tries to give us that deliberate thinking you get from paper, but with all the organizational power of digital. The magic of the iPad is pretty clear, right? You can use a stylus to get that same brain-boosting benefit of handwriting, but all your notes are perfectly organized, searchable, and backed up to the cloud. You can mix text, drawings, and images like it's nothing. But there's a trade-off. That beautiful screen is also a portal to every single distraction known to humanity. It takes some serious discipline to stay in your note-taking app and not wander off into social media or YouTube. And this is where the iPad really becomes a superpower. Just think about it, working through a math problem step by step, annotating a diagram of a cell in biology, creating a huge, colorful mind map for history. For any task that's super visual or involves mixing different types of media, the iPad is pretty much unbeatable. Okay, let's recap. We have the classic thinker for memory, the speed demon for volume, and the versatile hybrid for flexibility. 3 really great options. So how on earth do you decide which one to commit to? And here it is. This is the single most important thing you need to take away from all this. You need to stop asking, am I a paper person or a laptop person? And you need to start asking, what is the best tool for the specific task I am doing right now? Let's put this into practice. So say you're trying to memorize definitions for your psych exam. That deep processing from paper, that's your best bet. What if you're trying to organize like 5 chapters of history notes for revision? The searchability of a laptop is going to save your life. Got a PDF of a scientific article to annotate? iPad, all the way. You see, you pick the tool that fits the job. So the goal isn't to pick one single winner here. The real goal is to become the master of your own toolkit, to know exactly which tool to pull out at the right time. It's about building a system that works perfectly for you. And honestly, this is the ultimate truth. The most successful IB students, they don't chain themselves to just one method. They're flexible. They might brainstorm their TOK essay on paper, then type up their chemistry notes on a laptop, and then solve math problems on an iPad, all in the same day. They use a hybrid system, one that's totally tailored to their unique subjects and their own learning style. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Take a look at your subjects. Think about the tasks you do every single day, from memorizing facts to brainstorming big ideas. The question isn't what's the best tool. The real question is, what will your perfect hybrid note-taking system look like? Now, go build it.